Go.
Hi everybody, I'm Rich Leader. I'm a screenwriter and a novelist, and I'm live on Facebook, which means if I fuck this up, I'm just going to keep on going, which is sort of the story of my life, maybe even your life. All right, so I write, for books, I write a funny mystery series. It's called McCall and Company. It's a murder mystery series. It's set in New York. It's meant to be funny. It's meant to make you laugh. It's hilarious. There's 3 books to that series. I also write standalone books. I write Juggler Porn Star Monkey Wrench, which is a romantic Hollywood sex comedy, very funny sex comedy. And then I wrote Let There Be Linda, which got a lot of acclaim and sold a lot of books. It's a dark comic thriller, really crazy freaking book. Think Christopher Taylor. Think Carl Hyacin. Think maybe even a little Richard Ford, that he's not crazy, he's a great writer. So some kind of combination of those guys. Really crazy, but really, I think, smart and well-crafted. Okay, so I'm writing a book right now. It's called Cooking for Cannibals. It's a dark comic thriller, sort of like Let There Be Linda, because I had so much fun writing that book. And what I thought I would do is every week do a different do that next chapter that I'm writing each week, a new chapter. So we're going to start today in chapter 1, and I'm going to read a little tiny tidbit of that chapter, something to wet your whistle for the book, and maybe talk about it and where it came from, okay? So let's start with chapter 1. I'm going to sit down here. All right. So Cooking for Cannibals is the story of a biochemist who illegally creates a drug that reverses the aging process. I mean, reverses it. And he creates it with money from countries that are banned from doing business in the U.S., so it's all secretive and no one can know. But he does it anyway, and he creates the drug, and the drug works. And then it's stolen by his gerontologist, by his behavioral gerontologist, who is the woman in charge of all the rats, basically. And so she steals this drug, and she's going to give it to her mom, who's ain't really old, and all the other people in the old folks' home, and crazy things are going to happen to them because there's really bad side effect for this drug that you'll learn about later. And then the 2 drug companies are going to come after them to try to get the drug, and then the police get involved, and it's craziness, and it's a dark comic thriller. Okay, we're in chapter 1. This is the moment where as she's waiting to hit the guard on the head to steal the drug, she's thinking about what what it actually is that she's doing and how she ever got to this place. And she thinks about her rats, because she loves her rats. There was a lot to learn about human comportment, she discovered, by observing lab rats in carefully controlled conditions. From the beginning, and for reasons she never understood, she found quiet pleasure in naming the rats. Not surprisingly, in elementary school, a certain segment of the student population called her Rat Girl. She was smarter than those kids, of course, smarter than most kids, and accepted the name as a matter of observable fact. She liked rats, and she was a girl, stopping the tease in its tracks, and so making the kids find another target. She wasn't disliked. She just didn't have a lot of friends. She was the wallflower geek introvert who preferred science club to glee club, who spent more time with rats than with kids, and whose parents came over on the Mayflower. But she wasn't considered an antisocial loner, a mentally unstable loser, or an emotionally dangerous outsider. There was no reason for anyone to think of her like that. She'd never hit anyone in the head with a hammer, for instance. Although, Carrie said to herself, as the lab 3-door opened with a whoosh and old Tom came in on his rounds, that's about to change. That's from chapter 1. She's getting ready to whack old Tom on the head and steal the drug. So I hope you'll come with me. I'm going to do this every week as I write the whole book, and then we're going to have fun. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much.